Okay, today I'm going to be repairing the fill drain on our bathtub. We had the bath completely filled up and some water started to drip down onto the floor up here, created a water leak and a big mess on our ceiling. So today we're going to try and take this drain apart and figure out what's going on. First thing you'll need to do is remove the Phillips head screw that is holding this decorative plate on. That shows us this specialty clamp that's holding the drain on, and for that you're going to need a specialty tool to get at these types of connections. I'll leave a link in the description below where you can find one of these. These should be hand tight and they fit right into these two plastic divots right there, two plastic pieces. Just put it in and twist. All right. And from what it looks like to me, this gasket was not doing the trick. And water was just leaking right past this seal down into the floorboard. So we're gonna go to Home Depot and grab a new seal and patch this guy back up. We're back, and it appears Home Depot has nothing like this. So if you have a drain, a bathtub drain with a similar style drain retainer or retainer body that looks like this, then good luck trying to find something. I tried looking online and I didn't see anything readily available online. This washer is still pretty flexible and looks pretty good, so we're just going to go ahead and try and use some of this plumber's putty and patch it up. Now it looks like the person before me applied a lot of plumber's putty to the threads. I'm not sure if the threads on a drain that's high like this is going to matter too much, so I'm really going to want to just apply a thin line, maybe around where this O-ring is, a thin bead. We'll try there. We're going to apply some on either side, a thin amount on either side of this washer to kind of take up any space or any bowings, and then I'm going to apply a little bit at this interface between this retainer clip and the O-ring holder. So let's get started. So if you've never used plumber's putty, you kind of have to work it like Play-Doh, get it a little bit warmer in your hand, and then make a nice snake-like rope. That should be it there. I'm gonna do the same thing on either side of this guy. You just need enough to seal. You don't want to overdo it with these guys. That'll be for the bottom. Okay. Done there. Now just these two interfaces that come into contact here. We want all the water to go through here and to be sealed on all these parts like that. Now these joints should not need this plumber's putty, but couldn't find a new replacement and it's just gonna have to work. So in a less than ideal situation, we're gonna go with plumber's putty. And we're gonna insert, same tool we used to get it out, we're gonna use this tool to thread it back in. Now this is really only supposed to be hand tight because we've had problems with this. I'm gonna make sure it's very hand tight. You can see as I tighten, some of the plumber's putty is going to be squeezing out of all those areas. So I just wait a second or two before I tighten some more. I want that gasket to make a good seal. The plumber's putty is just taking up any little gaps that might be there. And I'm just going to take my finger and seal that plumber's putty to the bathtub wall. Since I know I'm dealing with less than ideal situations, not new products, I'm going to be pretty generous with the plumber's putty. And this is only for occasional use where your bathtub overflows the normal level. It should drain out here in case you leave it running or something like that. So it's not like the drain on the bottom that's going to have water flowing through it all the time. Make sure this cover fits on there. We're good to go. Let's test it out and see how it works. So I had water leaking down this drain pipe like crazy as soon as it hit, before it even started going down the drain, and now I've got plenty of water pouring down the drain through that overflow drain, and I have no leaking, so it looks like our little patch job did the trick. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. As things break around the house, I'll be doing more repairs and showing you guys how to repair stuff for cheap. And if you need anything in this video that I used, check out the description and I'll add some links below.